Hey guys, welcome, good evening, and welcome to our live event tonight. I'm Jonathan Case, and I'm here with the infamous John Lavinia, and a wow, just got off John and I just got off the phone, had another conversation that's just, I don't even know how to describe. We're talking about the caliber of people that have aligned themselves with us, and the ridiculous amount of money that's coming through. And you know, you don't always want to make the presentation, hey, here's how much money you can make, but how much money we're making is because of an incredible company and a product that we have teamed up with, and what our team brings to the table, and we're going to tell you about that. Now, what I'm going to do for you tonight, because I have ADD, my ADD has ADD, if you were giving me the presentation, I would need you to get to the point, be very concise, and tell me about it fast. So that's what I'm going to do for you. Scoot up to the screen, buckle in. I'm going to tell you about it the way I would need to hear about it. We're going to get a big picture overview, and then John's going to break it down for you, okay? So we'll start with a long, long time ago in a galaxy far away. Company, let's call them X, wants to get a product out, and we're going to call that juice today. The way that company gets the product out, rather than spending a lot of money on advertising and marketing, which they can't put their finger on, that company pays people like you and I to sell that juice to other people like you and I. So John sells the juice to Jack, and Jack consumes and likes, and then he says, hey, you can sell this also and make a commission. And thus is born the network marketing model. Now, in that model, the company would require each of these guys to buy a certain amount of the juice every month, and this is what's called the auto ship. If you're not in the industry, this is how it works. John has to buy a certain amount of the juice from Jack, and I'm sure I've gotten these mixed up, but you get the idea. He's got to buy that much whether he sells it or not. So the auto ship is what we based our residual income on. The live on the beaches of the world and just allow the money to come in, and it kind of works as long as you stay at it and you keep it going. But then the auto ship gets canceled when it competes with groceries or a car payment. They're going to turn that off and not do it again. So here, what would happen if the business builder, the guy that's making the money, and the customer, the guy that's buying the product, are two separate people? That would be beautiful, because now the guy that's selling the product or the guy that's buying the product doesn't even know the guy that's selling it exists, and he's going to consume the product as he would, and business builder is making his money. That's a true residual income. What happens also if that product was something that everybody wants? Enter a company called Doobly. Doobly is who we've aligned ourselves with, and our product is cash. Who doesn't want cash? Specifically, how that cash comes is you can join for free to, let's say, our club, and just by joining, when you do your online shopping with the people we're affiliated with, and we're affiliated with at least 4,000 stores in the United States, you get cash back just for being part of the club. And then there's a couple other levels where you can upgrade and get more cash back, and be a VIP member, a premium member, and get more cash back. So now every transaction that this customer over here makes, Business Builder gets a cut of that. So now we're in between the transactions. When the online transaction takes place, Business Builder makes money. That's a true residual income. That's the product that we're flipping out about. So now, what could make it any better? What if I could get a lot of those guys in a row, right? If you're in the industry, you know I'm talking about traffic. Well, I don't know how to do that. Well, okay, I don't either. But I teamed myself, I mean, I do a little bit, but I teamed myself up with Team WooCar that we're going to tell you about tonight. John's going to break it down for you. But we have aligned ourselves with a genius, I call him a genius, named Matt Trainer, who does search engine optimization to the tune of about $40 million a year in income. Now, I say that big number to say this guy knows what he's doing. You don't have to know what you're doing with search engine optimization, but there will be contribute. We're all going to contribute to the team. So what if you could contribute some form of what you know how to do, and the rest of us would do what we know how to do. That adds up to a lot of traffic, and a lot of these customers come. More than that, the traffic also brings in business builders who bring in more customers, and all of that is happening, and you're getting paid on a portion of all of it. That gets really big, really fast, and that's why a lot of the industry, big names in the industry, are turning in to see what we're doing. Now, I'm going to bring on Mr. John Lavinia right after I tell you a little bit about him. He's going to break this down for you, how it works. John's been in the industry for about 20 years. He's an international speaker and an author, and more than that, an all-around awesome guy. I have loved working with him. John's made multiple seven figures in the industry. Welcome to the stage, John Lavinia. Brother, it's yours.
Thank you, Jonathan Case. The John and John show tonight. This is incredible. Well, welcome to our guests as well, and thank you for that sort of intro, Jonathan. You sort of set the stage for what we're about to go over. I do want to say just real briefly to anyone who's joining us for the first time, who's wondering what this whole WooCar Doobly thing is about, or how we're making so much money online. I think within the next 20 minutes or so, you're going to have a very clear picture of, as Jonathan said, why so many people are, and I hate to use this term because it's kind of cliche, but flocking to us, right? We've got, and it's not because I'm special. I'm flocking to us too, right? So this is something where I'm seeing at least $10 million in my pocket in the next couple of years, 18 to 24 months, and I think that's very, very realistic. As Jonathan has said, I've already made millions in the business, so I know what to look for in business, and it's not like everything I've touched turns to gold. I've had my blunders too. I've made millions. I've lost millions. Whoa, right? What's that about? But I'll tell you, I've never seen something work as fast and as effortlessly as what I'm seeing here. Not that we're not working hard. We're working around the clock, but it's worth it. We're getting results. So if you're looking for results, you're in the right place. If you've been struggling in home-based business, you're in the right place. If you've been coming up empty-handed in the online marketing, affiliate marketing space, you're in the right place tonight, because we've got people from those backgrounds and more that are coming here and seeing results for the first time ever in their careers. People finally quitting the jobs and all this, and we're only 2 months into this project. This started with an idea 2 months ago. So let me show you what I've seen and what's causing all the big results here. I will say this, that as any legitimate opportunity, it does require effort, does require thought, decision-making, things like that. Okay, so you're going to get out what you put in. Okay, people like Jonathan, he's already a sales director. I'll show you what that is here in a moment. I'm already what's called the vice president. I've almost maxed out the comp plan with this company. Again, in comparison to the other things that we've done, and perhaps other things that you've done, this is a walk in the park, but it does require work. Okay, so there's my disclaimer. And here's how it all started. 2 months ago, I got a phone call from a guy who knows me. He knows my history. He says, "Hey, John, it's Friday night, right? Hey, John, meet us in San Diego tomorrow morning, Saturday morning. Your flight leaves at 8 o'clock in the morning. Here's your plane ticket." I'm like, "What? What's this all about?" He said, "Well, you got to fill out a couple non-disclosures. There's going to be a video non-disclosure. There's several multi-millionaires flying you out here. There's a billionaire coming in to meet you from Denmark, and we're going to talk about this thing which we can't talk about on the phone." I spent 2 days in that room with about 100 people, and the message that I got, the way it was presented to me, the context which I got, what you're about to see, is that today's the last day you ever worry about money. Okay, now I may not have been worried about money at the moment, but I can tell you since that day, here we are 2 months later, and I'm going to show you some statistics. Okay, I'm not worried about money. And that's my intention for you here tonight too. So as John indicated, our product is cash. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Excuse me, and John, if you can give me a verbal cue when you are seeing a website called Doobly.com.
I got it, man.
Very good, thank you. So this company's been around for 11 years. They're a publicly traded company on the OTC market. They've gone through a few variations or iterations of what their product actually is. They started as an online portal for, what do you call it, reverse auctions and things like this. They had some flawed business models. And anyway, the company had to reinvent themselves, and they did so about 2 years ago, into a cashback model where literally Mr. and Mrs. Customer anywhere on planet Earth can do their online shopping and get cash back at their favorite stores where they're already shopping anyway, and that sort of thing. So what we're doing with Doobly as it exists now, the all redesigned, relaunched Doobly is what we're doing. We're getting underneath the customer, getting into consumer spending, things that people already want to buy, and that they're already buying anyway online from their favorite stores. I'll show you a demo here of that in a second. But you see, this is their customer portal. They've got a travel mall, a shopping mall, finance and insurance, and telecommunications. I'll show you a little bit more about that here in a second. What's this all about? You get paid to travel, you get paid to shop, you get coupons and deals, and you sign up for free. And everybody can afford free. So imagine you as the marketer. Okay, and let's say you've done other home-based businesses before. You've attempted to sell skin cream and vitamins and jungle juice to Aunt Marge, and people aren't buying. 90% of people say no to that sort of deal, right? Even if they say yes, as Jonathan indicated, they're quickly quitting, right? If their auto ship costs more than what they're making. What's the old acronym for MLM? Many losing money, right? Well, here, this is reverse MLM. Mr. and Mrs. Customer signs up for free. It takes 10 seconds, looks just like that. Pick a username, email, password, country, go. You're done. Now you've got a customer for life. What happens with this customer? Well, once they've signed up, they do their shopping, they get cash back. On what? Well, like, take a look here. Priceline, 11% as a VIP member. 9% as a premium, 5% for free. So people are booking their hotels, they're booking their travel and such right there. Shopping mall, Best Buy. You like to buy televisions, right? You like to buy Apple MacBook Pros and all this other stuff. Macy's, right? Walmart. Look at these stores. Halloween Express. Oh, look, we got a special deal this week because it's Halloween time here in the United States. Get 14% cash back when you're buying the Halloween costumes for your family, right? So how much money can Mr. and Mrs. Customer get in cash back this year? Well, let's say we kept these numbers very conservative, about $2,000 on travel all year, $2,000 on shopping all year. We're talking about all kinds of different stuff. I'll show you inside the malls here in just a second. Utilities, and this could be a variety of different things. Again, they've got companies in here like Allstate, State Farm, AT&T, T-Mobile, et cetera, et cetera. If the entirety of our cost of living and online shopping that we do in a year is $6,000 as a free member, free meaning you signed up your customer in 10 seconds and they didn't take 1 cent out of their pocket, then get on average $286 cash back this year based on the averages of these categories. And there's over I think 11,000 merchants in on this deal already. And we're talking about multi-billion-dollar companies. Again, Apple's in here, Starbucks, Walmart, etc. Premium members, $531 cash back, or VIP, $654 cash back projected this year on extremely conservative numbers for stuff they're going to buy anyway. Now, who could say no to that? I think anybody with a brain would have to say yes. I know I've already gotten more cash back than my VIP membership. So here's what happens: the customer signs up for free. They can then upgrade to premium, which I don't think too many people do because the VIP rewards are just so tremendous. But they get their own prepaid debit card. They get an additional 4% annual cash back on top of the cash back the merchant is going to give them. Right? So I show up as a free customer of Doobly, and I show up at Walmart and I get 1% cash back, okay? Or I upgrade to a paid member here with Doobly and I get more. Here's 4% cash back. That kicks out to my debit card once a year. Or if I want to go for the gusto, $99. I'm a VIP. I get 6% on top of it. I get paid monthly right to my Doobly prepaid debit card. I also get the customer referral program, and this is important for us marketers, okay? So watch why this is important. $99 a year, I'm a VIP customer, and I can refer others. Right up here, I can earn cash. VIP members earn up to $20 for each new VIP member you refer. Right? So now I'm referring other customers, not as a business builder, as a customer. Just like I was referring a friend to DirecTV or something and getting my $20 kickback. Well, Doobly's got the same kind of deal. So now this can go viral. Customers enrolling other customers on your behalf, you as the business builder. And they don't even know who you are. You're behind the curtain, okay? And this is completely customer driven. So as opposed to the typical home-based business, which is very distributor heavy, we are very customer heavy. We've currently got about 400 customers for every business affiliate, business associate in the network. Okay, so this is the customer side, but it gets better. I just want you to watch this for a second. I'm going to go to a website called Google, largest website in the world, and this is where people go to get information about making a buying decision. Like I like to buy, we were talking about Halloween costumes, so here we go, Halloween costumes. Excuse me, I'd like to buy a Halloween costume today, so I go to Google, and oh, look what just happened here. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger for you. HalloweenCostumes.com, up to 12.5% cash back from Doobly. I can go ahead and log in right here. If I'm a free member and I know I'm going to go spend a lot of money right now, I can sign up, or I can upgrade right from here. Let me go ahead and do this. I'm going to log in right now. Okay, so it remembers my username and password. Let's go ahead and log in. Great, I'm logged in now. Now watch what happens. I can go straight to the store, or if I'm a free member, I can upgrade right here from inside Google. Do you see what Doobly's doing? They've hijacked the search results on Google. They're marketing to your customers on Google, upgrading them to paid members. Okay, and now I want to go to the store. Oh, wait, maybe I want to go, let's look at some of these other options, right? Here's more. Oh, I can get 14.4% cash back at buycostumes.com. Well, maybe I want to go to that store. So I go ahead and I click the button to go to that store, and watch. Here's the Doobly toolbar. Activate the cash back, and now when I go buy my mummy outfit, okay, or my Cinderella, I'm going to be a princess this year, okay, it's calculating. The toolbar is calculating all my cash back for me, and it's delivering it right to my cashback account. Spectacular. So when I saw this, I was like, oh my goodness, these guys figured it out. How to get the customer to not have to change their buying habits. Don't think, just go to Google, let Google do your thinking for you, which is very convenient, and get cash back. It's free money, my friends. When I saw that, I was like, we're going to make a lot of money here. This is going to be enormous. How profitable is it? Well, let me show you this. I'm going to show you just a quick outline of what we're doing here. So we've got customers, and they are getting cash back. Forgive my penmanship. That's our product. Okay, let's say the customer goes to, for example, bestbuy.com, and they order a TV that they're going to go walk down or drive down to. They're probably not going to walk down, but they drive down to their local Best Buy to pick it up after they order online. Best Buy's happy to give them cash back because they're saving them time and overhead. They're not paying for employees to explain every TV and every feature to them. Here you go. Here's a few percent cash back. And you saw the percentages, they're pretty robust. And let's say this customer gets $100 cash back from Best Buy in this case. Well, you, as the person who enrolled that customer into this cashback program, are in for 25%. Not out of the customer's pocket. Again, the customer doesn't see you, but in addition to the $100, here's $25 for you for putting that customer, that paid customer, onto bestbuy.com and having them exchange some money for a TV today. Thank you. Here's your 25%. In addition to that, we have customers that upgrade to the paid memberships, typically the VIP. And it's something like 80%. When the customers see, oh my goodness, I can get so much more cash back. Let me go back to the portal here again, just so you can see this, right? Using Best Buy as an example today. So we got 1%. You see that as a free member. But hey, I'm about to go spend a couple of grand on a TV. Well, let me go ahead and upgrade. Right? In fact, Doobly's coming out with a program where our customers can then upgrade retroactively for the past 30 days. They got $100. They could have gotten $500 if they were only a VIP member. Would you like to upgrade now? And we'll just go ahead and make sure you get all that money that you missed out on. Right? So again, very savvy marketing happening on the back end. Okay, but here, people aren't going to forget about these percentages. I mean, these are pretty robust. I want to buy cookies by design. I get 13.2%. I've seen some merchants in here upwards of 30% cash back on things. Okay, so even Apple is in here. They don't give money to anybody. So think about this. We're on the here we go. So we're on the portal. We decide to upgrade, as many people do. Okay, so now we've got the membership, and that's $99 or euros or Australian dollars per year. Okay, so we do business in USD, and euros. And I've got somebody calling me. I apologize. I should set my Skype to do not disturb while I'm doing presentations. So we've got USD or euros or Australian dollars. I'm an American, so I think in terms of USD, which is the same currency for the majority of the world if they're outside of those other euros or Australian dollar jurisdictions. So 99 USD, and again, I'm in for 25%. So what's that? $24.75 or something like that, recurring each year. So this cash back, think about this. Think about having thousands of customers, and it's Black Friday or Cyber Monday or back to school time or you name it, right? Thousands of customers getting cash back. Bob got $1 today because he bought some fruit or something. Sally got $100 because she bought a TV, right? Johnny got $230 because he just upgraded his $3,300 MacBook Pro, which I'm talking to you on right now. And that's about the cash back I would get when I go ahead and upgrade, although I've recently upgraded, so I'm not in line for that for a little while. But here's the point. You're getting 25% of the basic cash back amount that the merchant is giving, plus you're getting the recurring membership commissions each year, including all the VIPs that refer their other VIPs. Okay, so here's more customers, second generation, third, fourth, unlimited generations deep of customers referring customers, and all this commission and all this cash back compresses to you. Spectacular, right? You've got people doing your selling for you, and they don't even have to think about it. They're just referring a friend to something that's giving them money for free. Brilliant. Now, who's behind all this? I like to know who am I working with, right? As great as the product is, are there people behind the scenes who can manage it? Well, the guy who put this whole toolbar and the technology together is the guy who programmed Bing for Microsoft. I can't remember his name. These are people behind the scenes. Here's Blas Garcia Moros, 15 years in Microsoft, one of the top guys working with Bill Gates, brought Microsoft to Latin America, billionaire. He's the chairman of the board. Michael Hansen, the founder and president, CEO, whatever his title is. He's also the guy who developed the Star Wars line of Legos. He's made billions in real estate development in Europe and in the UAE. Okay, so that's the CEO. In fact, I met with him in San Diego, and I'll be meeting with him again this week in Salt Lake City. But he's the mastermind behind this. And once again, I did say we are a publicly traded company. Here's Lester Rosenkrantz, the director, big-time Wall Street guy, crosses the T's, dots the I's, keeps everything compliant and everything. This company's running for NASDAQ. So I want you to think about, what does it mean for people like this and, let's say, shareholders, right? When a company is able to capture a couple million customers, we're not talking about network marketing reps. We're talking about a couple million customers in the largest consumer market in the world, United States, Canada, right, UK, Australia, New Zealand. We're talking about capturing the Western world. This whole thing started in Denmark. They've gotten traction in countries like India and a variety of countries outside of the U.S. But think about the money that's spent just in the U.S. on online shopping. What happens to the value of the company when a couple million customers are put in? That's what this project is about. You have an opportunity, no matter where you're watching this webinar from, you have an opportunity to capture this market and make them your customers and get paid on the online shopping of Americans from coast to coast, right? You get where this is going. This is billions. Billions. This isn't your network marketing company of the week. Okay, so let's talk about what's on the business side. Jonathan, anything to add to that before my friend Robin calls me for the third time?
No, you got it covered, bud.
Okay, I just went on Do Not Disturb. Here we are, Do Not Disturb. Okay, so let's talk about Doobly Network. This is, like I said, these are the main guys behind the scenes. There's also more I could show you. It's a multinational company based out of three physical locations at this point. Main location jurisdiction is Cyprus. Main office is in Dubai, UAE, where we just were a couple weeks ago, Florida, Fort Lauderdale, USA, and Berlin, Germany, which I believe is their banking headquarters. Is that important to you? Probably not, but here's what is important to you if you're a marketer like me. This is my back office, and it's the only thing I can show you right now without crossing the line into confidential data. Okay, but this is just some very quick statistics. Right here, and for anybody who's got experience in online marketing or network marketing, this is going to be important for you to understand. Right here are the number of people that I have personally shown this to and who have gotten started with either what's called a team member package or a team leader package. I'll show you what those are here in just a second. Okay, so 78 people. A lot of times people think, well, you know, the people who make the big money in these deals, they got 1,000 people on their front line. We're talking about front line right now. Okay, no, not the case. Not the case. I'm about to have my best month ever in my career in business this month, and it's only my second full month. Okay, so consider that. I'm not able to expose numbers to you right now, but you know, we'd have to give you all kinds of income disclosure documents and stuff like that. But here's the most important number I want you to see right here is this. You guys ever heard the word duplication before? It's that mythological creature that nobody can find. It lurks in the weeds somewhere, and I heard about it one day. He was hanging out with the unicorn, right? I've never seen it before. Never have I seen duplication before until now. I am at 20 times duplication in a team that's only 2 months old. This is it. This is the holy grail. Vice president, I don't even understand the comp plan yet. One more rank and I've maxed out the comp plan. Senior vice president is as high as you can get. So what does this mean in terms of you and your ability to build an organization? Because we're going to capture the customers. That's not a problem. That's what this main effort is all about. But right here, we've got people joining as team members and team leaders. I'll show you how to do that here in just a second. When you have 3 team leaders in your organization on your front line, you're what's called a team coordinator, and you get even more commissions. You have 3 team coordinators, you're what's called a sales director, which Jonathan already is after just a few weeks, right? And you get even more commissions. When you've got 5 sales directors, you're a vice president, and they give you property on Grand Cayman Island. And if we got time, I'll show you a video on that. Here's property on Grand Cayman Island. I qualified for this in 6 weeks, right? And again, I'm not setting myself up as special or something. I'm just saying that this is how ridiculously doable this is. When you go ahead and max out the comp plan, senior vice president with at least 2,500 people in your entire organization, I'm more than halfway there in 2 months. And if you do this within 2.5 years, they build you a house on Grand Cayman and hands you the title, 4,500 square feet, not a timeshare, not a friggin' car program. Here's a house. Thanks for helping us out because, again, what is this all about? This is about capturing the customers, getting into the online shopping that's already happening all over the world. This is worth billions. Can they afford to throw you $1 million house? Yeah, thanks for helping out. That's how big this is, my friends. So how do we get started? It's super simple. Oh, I didn't even tell you about what's in it for you as a marketer. Watch this. We've got a company called WooCar. This is our team. It's also our corporation. It's an acronym that stands for Wake Up, Kick Ass, Repeat. It's something that came out of the mind of a guy named Matt Trainer. If you're an online marketer, you may have heard of a guy named Matt Trainer. He's a rather private guy. He's been called the secret weapon of people like Frank Kern and other celebrity-type personalities who get a lot of airplay online and best-selling authors and such. He's one of the foremost search engine optimization experts in the world. So search engine optimization, for our friends who don't know what that is, when you go to Google or Bing or Yahoo or YouTube and you type a keyword, or you're talking to your iPhone, you say, hey Siri, find me the best deal on booking the Sheraton Hotel in Phoenix, Arizona, right? What comes back, the search results, are what has been optimized to come back to you. So in other words, search engines look for relevance based on the keywords, which is what you're searching for. Okay, Matt's among the best in the world at creating this sort of thing. Makes a couple $100,000 a week doing that sort of work. Hates network marketing, yet put $40 million worth of search engine optimization contracts aside to take on Doobly full time because he sees this as a $1 billion opportunity, despite the fact he's already made in excess of $100 million in his SEO career, and with real estate and banking and Wall Street and all kinds of stuff. He sees this as the biggest thing he's ever been involved in. And again, he's not even a fan of MLM. Frankly, neither am I. But that's how big this is, because we're talking about customers. That's Team WooCar. So what is in it for you as a participant? Let's say you get started tonight. You've got, hold on, I'll clear this screen. You've got WooCar right up here. This is the team. This is the marketing arm of this whole operation. Okay, and Doobly, as a direct sales network marketing style company, they've got the same problem that every direct sales company has, and that is marketing. Right? You think about it, most so-called network marketers don't know anything about marketing. Perhaps this has been your issue up to this point. If you've been struggling or coming up empty-handed, failing to make your mark in your home-based business career, okay, it's probably has something to do with marketing. Well, here's one thing that we know how to do, is marketing. We know how to get a thing called traffic. Okay, through search engine optimization, like what Matt teaches, through different online and offline strategies, sales. Okay, we teach that, video creation, etc., etc., etc. So there's a whole variety of skills and disciplines that have come together to create this thing called WooCar. Okay, what if, here's the question, right? What if we took all of our skills and assets and resources and we taught them to you, so you never have to wonder about marketing again, so you understand what this whole marketing thing is about, right? You can outshine and outproduce virtually everyone in the entire network marketing industry, that's for sure. Okay, you want to be an author like me, you want to sell more books, great. You got to know marketing. So what if we taught you marketing, and then you took that training and you applied it into what's called a rotator. Okay, so think about this. Here we have customers. Watch how this happens. We take this training, we use it to create videos and articles and search engine optimization content, all this raw material that we need to capture this traffic and say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Customer, before you go to Priceline to book your hotel, stop right here and let's grab you a free account, free, so you can get cash back before you go to Priceline. Get your cash back, okay, and then go book your hotel, your Starwood Resort, your whatever you're going to do. Okay, we do that. We put this information, we put Doobly in front of the customer before they get to their destination. And how do we do that? Search engine optimization, sales, videos, content, articles, everything to create rank and to optimize the search engine results. Customer signs up, takes 10 seconds, and we spit those customers out to anyone who's participating in doing all this work that needs to be done. Again, it's not click the easy button and get rich. Far from it. Okay, we are working. We need a lot of talent. We need a lot of people behind the scenes to put together this machinery. We got like 100 programmers working on this right now. And let's say you're one of the people that it's contributing by applying some of this training and just doing it, just acting on it, right? Well, here's you in the rotator. Now here's your customer. It goes to you. And here's me. And here's Jonathan. You got it? So this is a rotator. We currently have over 3,000 people already in Team WooCar building this machinery. We go live on November 7th. Live in San Diego. We're having our launch event. You're certainly welcome to join us. We do it again here with the business builders. Okay, so same sort of story. Instead of saying, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Customer, do you want cash back? Now we're saying, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Network Marketer, affiliate marketer, online person, you want to learn how to make money online, tired of struggling in your Jungle Juice deal, tired of dragging Aunt Marge to meetings she doesn't want to be at, rubbing skin cream on her because the one you got this week is better than the one you got last week, and on and on and on it goes, right? So we do the same sort of thing. Here's the videos, here's the sales funnels, we split test all this stuff. Here's you participating in building that machine. So now you get your business builder, and I already showed you I've got over 1,500 of them in my personal organization before we've gone live with these two rotators. This is starting next month. So if you're seeing this live right now, 21 October 2014, you are early. Okay, this isn't launched yet. Think about this. Matt is estimating 10,000 customers per day. Not clicks, not leads, 10,000 customers per day. Because when you think about how sticky this offer is, who could say no to it? Sign up for free and get free money. That's it. Sign me up, damn it. I mean, it is that perfect. Then we do it again on the business builder side. How many people do you know or do you know of who are struggling right now in their MLM of the week, right? Think about the magnitude of this offer. We could tell people, look, you don't have to sign up, Aunt Betty for the Jungle Juice anymore. You don't have to do it. You don't have to worry about your team quitting and going to the next best deal because the grass is greener on the other side, because your customers are your customers for life. If they want to leave, fine. They leave the customers with you. This is the money right here. Yes, we make money on the business building side too, but this is a customer acquisition play. Now there's one more thing, which I haven't even mentioned. I'll just touch on ultra briefly, and then I'm going to kick it back over to Jonathan. We got a thing called the partner program. Partners. Okay, so a partner is, and again, forgive my penmanship, just awful tonight. In fact, awful every night. But the partner program is what's called a commercial account. So just like the customer can get cash back, the partner program is where you can say to a business owner, hey, would you like to add an additional benefit to your existing customer database, right? So when your customers are shopping at your store, you can give them this cashback program. You could sign them up as free customers, and they can upgrade to VIP. They can do whatever they want. But you could sign up your existing customer database into the cashback program branded with your brand on it, not doubly, your brand. Now you're the hero, and you're monetizing your customer database when they're not in your store, when they're not getting their oil changed at your auto repair shop, when they're not getting coffee at your coffee shop or massages at your salon. Now they're online shopping the other 29 days of the month, and you're getting commissions on their online shopping. And you're the hero, and you're top of mind awareness because it's your brand that's offering the cashback program to them. You could participate in this customer or this partner acquisition program, and you can get a 10% override on other people's databases, other companies' databases. Spectacular. And this partner program is available for nonprofits, schools, and churches for free. We've got people that are building entire businesses just based on signing up nonprofit organizations. I got a guy in my group who just signed the Salvation Army. So this partner program is a tremendous fundraiser for the nonprofit schools and churches who always require funds for various projects and contributions and things like that. Well, now they can raise funds without having the congregation put their hands in their pocket and passing the basket. Everybody just sign up for the cashback program, and the church is going to get 30% of your action. Thank you. It's not going to cost you anything out of your pocket, and that deal is free. You can participate in all of this. Let me show you how this is being laid out here. So if you go here, below this video, you'll find a link that goes to a page that looks like this. This is the join page. Let me make this a little bit bigger so you can see. Let me erase this, and I will show you what we're doing here. So here's what you do. You go to the link below this video. You fill out your name, you pick your country, Bangladesh, right? We're in every country on the planet. Again, this is a multinational company. We're everywhere. So where am I? Here, United States. Okay, great. And you fill out the rest of your information, and here we go. So you're going to see down below, we've got a variety of packages. So here's what this looks like. With the entry into the business, you're required to buy a $99 one-time license fee. And this is USD or euros or Australian dollars, depending on where you are. So $99 license fee, you're in business. Great. From there, you've got VIP memberships. Remember I showed you the customers can upgrade to VIPs. Well, you can get a 5-pack of those, or you can get a 50-pack of trial VIP memberships, which are 30-day VIP benefits, and then it expires, and the customer has to go ahead and put their credit card and buy the full VIP membership, or not. They can do whatever they want to do, but typically people are gonna use it. So between the $99 license fee and $4.95 for either of these packages, you're looking at $5.94, and you're what's called a team member. Remember I showed you on my comp plan chart earlier, a team member. That is one way to enter the business for about $600. Okay, but here's what we all did. We all, meaning about 85% of the people who I've gotten started and who I've seen and gotten started in my team. This was called the Team Leader Accelerator package. With the Team Leader Accelerator, for $24.75, you get the business license, you get both of these products, not either or, and you get more quantity of both of them. So these VIP memberships, you'll probably want to use one for yourself. You'll be your own customer, and you want to get the maximum cash back and all the, the Doobly debit card and all this other stuff. So that's wonderful. The rest of them you can resell. You can, excuse me, you can give them as samples. I mean, at this point, I'm happy to give a sample if somebody wants to go online shopping. Here you go. Here's a gift, right? $99. Go do your online shopping. I'm going to make more than that, just by you being one of my customers. That's fine. And you also got the trial VIP membership. So anyway, you get all of this and this, plus you get the mandatory partner. Remember, I talked about the partner program. You get the mandatory certification program to be able to sell the partner program. Okay, so this is a commercial account sort of a deal with the nonprofits and the commercial customers. And Doobly wants you to go through, they require that you go through mandatory certification so you're not running your mouth on the street and misrepresenting what the program's about and all that. So again, there's billionaires behind this. They want to make sure everything's on the up and up. Okay, so that's a $1,000 course and certification program. They throw that in for free with the Team Leader Accelerator package, all that for $24.75. As if all that wasn't enough, you also enter as a team leader. Remember, I showed you on my comp plan chart, there's team members, and then higher than that is team leaders, and then team coordinators, okay, and then sales directors, and then vice presidents, which is what I am, and then senior vice presidents. Okay, great. So you're entering at a higher rank, which is double the commissions of a team member. So you get twice the commissions. And in addition to that, you also get full access to WUCAR training. Okay, so there will be basic training for all. Okay, so people that get started as a team member, you'll have basic training. You'll be able to participate in the rotators. But then for team leaders and above, there's everything. Access to Matt's SEO training, which, by the way, is typically only available for his personal customers that pay for his private coaching. And that's $15,000 a head just for that. I'll be in there with sales training. That's my forte. Other people on video creation, funnel creation, website stuff, social media. We got social media experts like I've never seen. Just amazing stuff. I'm not a social media guy, but what these people can do is amazing. I spent 2 days with Matt Trainer and some of his people, his employees, his assistants, his apprentices. I've never seen stuff like this in my life. And I know stuff about marketing, but not like this. These guys are monsters, guys and gals. Okay, so teach you all that. Again, that's, I'd say, bare bones minimum $20,000, $30,000 worth of training. And again, once you know marketing, well, my friends, you'll never need a job again. I could verify that. So anyway, the TLA package, you get everything. One time, $24.75. The only recurring costs per month is a 1 sale per month requirement. So sell 1 fresh new VIP customer per month. That's one $99 customer per month. Have 1 person per month get started, or you're basically fired. Actually, you can't get fired. You could buy a voucher, okay? But typically, you just make 1 sale a month, and you're good to go. There's no recurring fees for the back office. It's all on the house, okay? And again, the partner program's included and all that. Oh, by the way, these other 2 packages, don't even worry about those. These are commercial accounts. I would say this: if you got a storefront right now, fine. You can look at this too. You can always upgrade later too if you want to do a commercial account. And this is a 3-pack of those, so don't even worry about that. $24.75 is the whole show for any individual getting started. So again, you can do whatever you want. This is what I did. This is what Jonathan did, and it's working very, very nicely. And that's what I would suggest. So, Jonathan, back to you for any closing comments.
Yeah, I'm going to be really brief because we're going to set a record on time here that's never been done before. That, John, is absolutely the clearest presentation of what we do that I've seen so far, even out of the ones that you've done. Guys, this is an offer that only crosses your desk once. There's a lot of biz ops out there, and we've been pitched most of them and said no to them for a long, long time. This is the thing that nobody's saying no to. I've been blown away by the ridiculous things that people do to find their way in here, and then the ridiculous things they do in the way of production, because something happens when you become part of something as big as what's going on here. So I'm going to leave it at that. John has made it as clear as it can possibly be. The only thing left for you to do is get in. So click the button. whoever brought you back to this. If there's a button on the page, click the button. If not, get back to the person that invited you to the page, and I'm complete. How about you, man?
Great stuff. Thank you, Jonathan. And 44 and a half minutes. Woo!
We did it.
Hey, everybody, look, once you get started, get my number or get with whoever invited you here. We're living on Skype and Facebook and Google+. Everything's here for you, except the rotators, which are about to launch. Okay, again, you're early, and meet us in San Diego. Our launch party, 3-day event, San Diego, November 7th, 8th, and 9th. I'm looking forward to meeting you there. Jonathan, thanks again. This is a wrap.
See you, man.